Hi, Salome B here, and I want to talk to y'all about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Well, today is Martin Luther King's birthday, and I see a lot of people bashing him and trashing him, and I just think that to each his own, everybody has their own opinion, but what I'm going to say is Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was fighting for the same thing, for blacks to be financially free. We were the underdogs at one time. Now, there's actually no excuse. There's a lot of opportunities. Um, and there's a lot of entrepreneurial opportunities, but there's not a lot of black people taking up business and economics. It's just not. There are a lot of temptation out here for us to get into to keep us away from being financially free, but there are not the physical blocks there anymore for us to be stopped, like the Ku Klux Klan would do things to stop us from wanting to be financially free, be wanting to do business and do for ourselves. There were blocks put there so we wouldn't do that. Jim Crow was put up to just stop us from being financially free. Well, now today, those physical blocks are not there anymore. Now it's the mental blocks and the temptation and the drugs and everything that had been instituted by J. Edgar Hoover and Corn Protel to keep us away from being financially free. Both of these men wanted us to be financially free, which is what all leaders at the time, Frederick Douglass, um, Richard Allen, all those people in the past, Marcus Garvey, you know, Malcolm X was teaching what his father was preaching then, because Malcolm X's father was a Garveyite, and Marcus Garvey taught black nationalism about black economics. And right now, we are just dealing with a lot of mess and just a lot of sluggishness and a lot of us paying attention to other people who's trying to stop us every 5 minutes instead of focusing on the dream. So Martin Luther King's birthday is a reminder of the dream that we becoming financially free. That's all you should be focused on right now. Financial freedom. What are you going to do to get there? What are you going to do to make sure your family is not homeless the next 200 years? What are you going to do to make sure your family is not living on the system the next 200 years? What are you going to do for your family? Now, we have been hearing about, little rumors about Trump saying things behind closed doors. The media is coming out telling you, black people, what Trump has to say about other black people, black foreigners, and everybody believing the media. First of all, the media had trashed Malcolm X and it trashed Martin Luther King, and now y'all believe in everything that the media tells you. Anderson Cooper and all these people telling you stuff. And they actually trashed and bashed the same leaders that come from your community. They're giving you news on other things. I don't believe anything that comes out of that media circuit, because they're not true. They want truthful about Malcolm X. They want truthful about Martin Luther King. Like, we got to go in the libraries and really research about these two people, because the media is going to give you whatever they want you to know, which is their narrative. And we can't afford to take their narrative anymore. So if you are a person that's been surfing YouTube and you've been seeing a lot of people bashing, and you're subscribed to somebody that's bashing Martin Luther King, just understand that's their opinion, and understand that the main idea to both of these people's lives and what they believed in is us becoming financially free. That's it. So what are you going to do now to make sure that your family is not in the same predicament we was in 2,000 years ago? Salome B. Have a nice day.